he doubts me. That's
Really?
that's where that's where biggest feat, his biggest feat that he's going to make is going to be his biggest loss because he doubts me. And next thing I think, because like the last interview he had, he said some things where he hasn't took a deep a deep dive into that ocean of who he's fighting.
Right.
And that's where I'm going to have the advantage of, because it's more in this Pandora box. The only thing you see is the top layers until you really dive in the psyche of that. And if you really not studying that Pandora's box, you will never get the gist of what it can really do until it destroys you.
Exactly.
So I think that's where it's going to come down to, because I take him seriously. His last performance wasn't good, but I take him seriously.
Right.
I know he can do better, because who he went against wasn't easy. But the thing is, the man that he fought gassed himself out.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed.
So if the man hadn't gassed himself out, he wouldn't have prevailed like he did. And he doesn't know that he has a person that's been friends with patience for so long. He don't going against somebody that's friends with believing in himself. He not going against somebody that's friends with determination, that's determined that he will lay out the map of which he needs to do. Even though he get punched in the face, he still goes accordance with that map, with that trail of which he needs to go. And that is forward. And that is to a better foundation. That's to a better promotion. That's to a better life. Because my mind is not my mind is not going back to being forgotten again.
Mhm.
So this is what I say I got over him, is that he's doubted me, but I didn't doubt him. So when he comes in there, I feel like he's going to go light versus I'm going to go hard and
Mhm.
I'm going to prevail. And that's going to be where he's going to fail at that, because he doubts. He thinks that he's better at wrestling or anything he wants to be. But you really, if you dived into me and knew about that, you would know what feats and accomplishments I have done. And they say if he listens to this, I want him to hear this, because I want you to take me seriously. Because I don't want no naysayer or nobody saying, "Oh, because I accidentally farted," and they saying that's what threw me off for the fight. No, you doubted me. That what threw you off. That what messed up your plan. But it's okay, because in the arts of war, I have to take advantage of anything that I see that I can get. And he has to know I'm an all around fighter. Any aspect that you throw at me, I will prevail. And that's a scary thing to swallow. I will prevail. And I hope you listen.